All right, so here we are with the creativity talks, and we have a very special guest today. His name is Noah Bacchetti, and he just so happens to be my little boy. He's 10
Yay.
years old, and he was very inspired to be on our podcast today to talk about creativity.
I've been waiting a month for this.
Yeah, he's been waiting. He's been asking every week, Mom, when do I get to do the podcast?
Well, I'm so happy that you agreed to do it and that you gave us a great idea, because the younger we can get people to understand the whole message of creativity, the better. But as far as I know, you're super creative and you always have been. Is that true?
Probably.
Okay. Well, let's start with, how old are you?
I am 10,
You're
twice apparently.
double digits.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're 10, and I know that you have several hobbies, but your favorite hobby is?
Definitely playing video games.
Okay. Can you name 3 games in any particular order that you love the most?
Deltarune, Team Fortress 2, and Roblox.
Roadblocks?
Roblox.
Does this have to do with?
Every single person I have talked to that doesn't know that game has said that.
Isn't that weird?
Roblox.
Oh, Roblox. Okay, because there's a thing in real life called a roadblock.
I know.
Right, and so I thought maybe I just wasn't hearing you right. I thought you were saying roadblocks, but what you were saying is Roblox. Okay, so because I've never heard of any of those games, because we don't play those games in my house, and I've never been interested. But I did read a really good book, and one of the characters in this book, you would love this book, Mother, was a game inventor. He invented games. And so it taught me that this whole interactive experience is really creative. So if you had to identify what makes these games creative, could you think of what it is? What's creative about these games?
Do you have one in specific I should talk about, or should I just talk about them like?
Well, I want you to defend them. So let's say I'm the enemy and I say, I don't think children should be playing games. It's wrong. It's not good for their brain. I don't like them staring at a screen, and they're sitting on their butt and they're lazy. Can you please defend this activity to me and tell me everything that you love about it?
Okay. Well, first of all, games inspire creativity and are fun.
Okay, they're fun. Okay, and that right there is creative, having fun, right?
Yeah, I guess.
What's fun about it? What happens if you don't win?
Well, I mean, just for example, specifically Roblox, it's practically a game platform instead of a game itself. Basically, almost every single game is user created, and also it's free.
Can you explain what user created means to someone like me who has no idea?
Basically, the people who play the game can also make their own games inside the game.
Do they have to be really smart?
Yeah, the Roblox editor sucks. It's super hard to make stuff. And most of the time you actually have to pay like real money to get assets.
What are assets?
Like things you can use to create.
Okay.
To be honest, the only like bad aspect of Roblox is that a lot of the time there are things that cost Robux, which is an in-game currency that you can only buy with real money. But I mean, hey, at least it's not mine coins.
Is that from Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was wondering if you could tell Renee a little bit about how sometimes people will make music on Roblox.
Oh yeah, sometimes people make music.
But will you explain it a little bit, the way that it works?
No.
I
literally, it's so complicated.
Yeah, like it's honestly so.
All right, so you have to be smart to do it.
The game is kind of like coding through a game.
Oh. Fantastic.
What he means is the game is a platform, right? So it's like it's a world and raw materials in a sense. And so you can take these raw materials that have certain functions and do almost anything with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us some of the games that you've made?
I haven't actually made any games.
So you made that stand, that question and answer stand, right?
Huh? Oh, that was like in a game. But there's actually a game called Obby Creator where you can make your own obbies, which is basically a parkour course. And I have a couple, and I actually have like 20 likes on one of them. You need to understand that like there are a lot of people that play Roblox, but like also there are a lot of people that play Roblox. So the chances of 20 people liking that, like liking your obby, like or any of your creations, honestly, the chance of them finding it in the first place is pretty low.
Right. Because it's a really busy place. There's a lot of people. Okay. So, but that's not the whole point of it, right? If someone finds it, that's exciting. But if someone doesn't, do you still enjoy making the hobby?
What?
Obby. The obby.
Obby? Yeah. I forgot what it was called.
Oh yeah, it's just fun to like play test it with my friends.
Yeah. So can you tell us about an obby that you've made?
I mean, could I like show them somehow?
We could if we had planned ahead for that, maybe. Like if you did a Zoom on your computer and you screen shared, we could do it that way.
I mean, I could grab my computer.
You want to? I can email you the Zoom link, and you can get on your computer.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Okay, you guys keep them busy while talking about something. Okay.
I'll email you Zoom link, babe.
I don't want you to edit this. I want the raw footage.
Well, and this is super creative because it's not like there's a problem, but he's, solving problems right now by wanting to share, by going in there on his computer. So go ahead and send him the link.
He really thrives. Yeah, he really thrives by sharing things with others. I've realized, like, in order to get him to practice anything or, to practice piano or practice singing, it's like he wants to perform for people, you know, so.
Well, that's perfect. I mean, it's sharing, and that's called reception. It's the reception stage. And even if you're not ready for it, if it feeds your soul, right, and it keeps you creating, obviously this is a whole world I know very little about, but I do know that the books that I read, the one book that I read, there's two. One of them says it's detrimental to let your kids do this, and the other one says, no, it's so good for them. They're building community, they're being creative, they're having fun.
What do you mean? Our door doesn't have a lock on it.
I'm kind of holding a lot of things.
Oh, I see.
Like one very big thing.
All right, so I sent you the Zoom link so you can go to my email and yep, there it is.
Okay, great.
So, are most people older than him that do this?
I would say not. I mean, I think there's a good chunk of people who are younger than
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but the stuff they make is totally bad quality.
He's a critic for sure. He has his standards.
See, and that's part of creativity too, dear. You're using your critical thinking skills to parse out what's good and what's not good. So you're constantly being creative, correlating, and
I think one thing about this and observing him do it and everything, one is like clearly he's so engaged, and for that level of engagement to exist, there has to be creativity. It can't exist without it. I mean, there is maybe there's like a certain kind of like a mindless watching, if you're just
television,
or something like that, because it's passive, but he's so mentally and even emotionally engaged in what he's doing. And he's immersed in this whole world. I mean, you heard him, like he has a complete like jargon
yes
access to, right? Like,
well, and just using your imagination, Noah, keeps you in the seat and in the arms of creativity. So you may not want to call it creativity because to you it's just fun and it's something that you're kind of obsessed with and that you're not giving it a name. But what's happening to you and thousands of people like you is creativity is overtaking them in a good way. So you're not bored. Okay, you're going to share your screen. How are we going to do it?
Yeah, sure. Okay, join with video.
So I think I'll have to mute us here. I'll do it once we're fully in. Oh, I gotta let you in.
Oh, you do.
I'm gonna mute.
Hi, Noah.
Oh, joining Mario.
Oh,
Hi.
I hear you now.
Two of me now, so that's cool.
I hear you. Can you
Yep.
hear me? Okay, good. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
can you share your screen and show me what you created?
Huh? Okay. Sure. Just let me searching for the game real quick. Yeah.
Is it online or is it inside your computer?
Computer.
Oh no, it's online. It's streaming. It's not saved to your computer, right?
Okay, got it. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
not
is. It's in my files.
Oh, the game itself, you mean?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's the actual thing itself is a browser website.
Okay.
So here I'll share this. Share screen.
Yep.
Roblox share. Wait, can you see it?
I can see you and Abby. That's how you spell Abby. In my mind, it was Aubey, Abby.
Yeah, you're
All
thinking
right,
too
look.
complicated. Okay, so there is a very bad thing about this game. So sometimes practically every single word that you type in the chat gets that's censored because Roblox doesn't register as a word from a dictionary.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my obby with like 20 likes.
Okay, cool. Congratulations. So did
Yeah.
you create
So you can see it's very complicated.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm lagging. Just a sec. Okay, so
Explain explain what he's wearing to me and what that red thing is hovering on his shoulder.
What? Oh yeah, this is just like skins and stuff.
What is
don't,
that?
Don't worry about it.
You have to explain it like you're talking to a newborn baby.
I actually do not know.
What is a skin?
It's like basically a thing you can buy for like Robux. I just got some for my birthday last year.
And you can decorate your character.
Yeah. Am I really that laggy on your screen?
It's okay because the point is not for us to see how good the game is. The point is for us to see what you've created.
I want to see what you made. So did you put a red thing on his left shoulder?
Huh? Yeah.
What is that?
I'm gonna close a couple tasks. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, great.
That seems better, huh?
Okay. I really just want you to at least like see the game.
Okay.
I want you to actually be able to see it. Wait, so.
And Crystal, so with this, there's just as many things?
Yeah, I mean it's what like gamers call open world, basically. Like it's just completely open-ended.
Is there a way you can make it better on your end? I really want them to see this.
You know, I don't know, honey. I don't know. I mean,
what's wrong with it?
It's just laggy, but he's
yeah. I want to
actually be.
I want to be able to actually show it to you.
Just try. Just give it a try, because you know what? It's better than nothing.
So if you can't read this,
so is that yours? Welcome to my troll obby.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So this is the guy that gave me a badge, 25th like.
So did you write this? Credits to Nuber for my 25th like?
Yeah. I wrote everything here. Everything here is made by me.
Yeah, so you were saying, hey, thanks Nuber for my 25th like.
Yeah. I don't think you should really like.
Wow. It's just this whole virtual, it's like virtual reality. He made all of this.
Also, because it's a troll, the speedrun button actually kills you because it's a troll. This is the speedrun button.
How do you learn all this?
very in a long amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, somebody actually so somebody somehow beat my obby in 13 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
that's what that
basically,
means. Can
for
I
this
see?
first area, what do you think you're supposed to do here?
Watch out for trolls.
Yeah, what do you do here? What do you do to do this? I just kind of want to make it like a puzzle.
Okay, so you walk, maybe you're supposed to walk over to the green step and the red step and you get a point for walking that way? Maybe? Or you
Nope,
don't?
you die if you go there. The real thing you're supposed to do is you jump on the sign, then you jump over here and hit the checkpoint, the green thing.
That is the green
And then
thing.
the red things usually kill you, but I switched the colors around.
Uh-huh.
So now the gray things actually kill you. That was like mostly a test troll.
Cool. And has anyone ever
And
died?
this is more of a,
You gotta let her
Huh?
ask questions.
oh yeah, people probably have died. Like it's possible. Also, just so you know, right here, the ground doesn't exist.
Oh, it's all up in the air. Wow, it's so space age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So over here is a bit of a quiz. Obviously I made the obby. So but a couple people actually helped me. So the correct answer is all of the above.
Okay, where's the options? I didn't see your name Noah anywhere.
Yeah, because you've been instructed not to share your real name online, right?
Yeah.
So what?
Don't say
is
what
it?
my actual username in here is, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
can you censor it?
Well, yeah, we won't post that online. Don't
Yeah, just like crop it a bit.
Mhm.
But like I do kind of want to be online. Just like crop out my username from
Okay.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Crystal,
great.
this is a whole nother world. I mean, it is really out there. I can't
And
even
right here,
believe
the
it's reality.
Hold on, let her talk. Yeah, I mean, and you can see obviously there he's doing critical thinking. He's
Oh my
he's
gosh.
thinking about how he can trick people, and it's a puzzle basically.
Can I
that he's
keep
creating.
explaining now, please?
He wants to keep explaining.
Yeah. So basically, everybody on there was the correct answer.
Okay.
But the wall on the right side you can walk through. But this and if you walk right in the box, that's actually the wrong way. So you just get flung.
Flung. You
so
die?
see, yeah. So
You get
yeah.
flung into outer space.
So yeah, practically. So basically, this wall, like you can just walk through it. I did that with the settings, and then right here, this is a bounce pad, by the way. It makes you bounce. So you probably just like walk forward, but actually you don't. You want to wait here and then jump on top of it, and that's a fake checkpoint. It kills you. Trust me.
So you have to die on it first before you ever learn that it's a fake checkpoint.
Well, I mean, it is a bit off-colored, so if you do look at it closely, yeah, it's a bit of a hint because I don't want people raging. You know?
So you gave them a hint by changing the color just a little bit, so if they're really paying attention, they'll know that that's.
Oh no, that's super obvious. This is supposed to be like an easy troll lobby.
Okay.
Okay, basically, so here you can't walk on this because it's a conveyor belt and it's going backwards.
Oh my!
But you continuously jump,
Oh.
then you can get past it.
Okay.
And this is a wraparound where basically you jump around the wall.
And you don't fall to the ground.
Yeah. So here, let me show you. Oops. There's an invisible wall. Oh yeah. Also, if you die, you got to do all this again. Like it's just a minor inconvenience.
Minor inconvenience. Okay,
Yeah.
but you already know how to do it all. You jump on the conveyor belt, right?
Okay.
Now you're going around the wall.
Yeah. So what do you think the solution is here?
Well, obviously, if you go around the wall, you're going to fall. Can you hold on to the wall?
No. There's no climbing in this game.
Can you go through the wall?
Actually, yeah. This is the end of the obby, but there are a couple secrets. If you do a back jump here is where that's where if you jump forward and then you jump backwards and then you jump forwards again before you fall to get higher. There's the letter E right here. It's a secret. And then there is another secret. Here, let me just. Okay, so I can go into edit mode since I'm the owner of the obby. I'm just gonna check out which one this is. Okay.
This is
Yeah, and that's that obby.
3D.
But there's actually something really cool. Is I can actually have multiple obbies. So, mind if I show you another?
Not at all. This is fascinating. But you never explained to me what the red thing on his shoulder was.
I think that might be a Bakugan. If anybody actually knows what that is.
Can you give us any context for what that might be?
It's like a dragon thing.
A dragon. Yeah. It looks like a dragon.
Yeah, and it rolls into a ball. This is just a test thing I made. Also,
Ooh, this guy has a green hat on.
Yeah. So basically, some of my friends or some of the guys who didn't like my obby thought that they could make a better obby than me. So they tried to challenge me with this.
Those look like Legos.
Yeah, and basically what you got to do is you got to fall down here, and there's a button in there that makes it so you can walk on this. And basically, you like step on me, don't step on me. But if you step on that,
okay.
Wait, what? What?
Who's that person?
Wait, what happens if you step on this? Oh, you do.
She asked you who that person is.
What?
Who's the blue-haired person?
I literally have no idea. I don't know any of these
It's just a random person who's also.
You mean somebody's on right now with us?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. You should probably like censor their username because it's probably an invasion of privacy.
So and finally, we get to see the obby's face. That was the first time I could see the face of the obby. There it is. They're happy guys.
What's your guy's name? Just his screen.
Okay. No. I'm not gonna. Okay. This is like some other person's obby.
Oh, so now you're in the world where you're just going to run into just random people that have created obbies too.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So there are also like different basically every single genre of game you can think of. This one's actually really cool.
But who created this
obby? No, you gotta give her space to ask questions for the podcast, okay?
Oh.
You can't just talk the whole time.
Well, no, but I'm just so curious. So the first venue was this like sky world, this world in the sky. Now we're on bricks and a pyramid.
This is actually just the normal template for obbies. This is how all obbies look, unless you put a certain ID to like change the skybox. Also, this obby.
Oh, I like the face. He's got a little hair in his. Yeah. I like that. That's cute.
So this one's designed to be hard. And they're like wraparounds there. And then here there's a really hard trick called a I forgot what it's called, but
here we are.
It requires pretty precise timing.
Yeah.
And, there's also a skip for this super hard parkour that might actually be impossible. I don't know.
Do you do real parkour or just video parkour?
In-game.
In-game parkour.
Oh, okay. So basically, what you got to do is go there, then you jump over, but if you go over here, basically, it's a cheat, and you're not supposed to do it. But if you do a wrap around over here, you get lucky, quote unquote.
Okay.
I'm not okay. And basically, it teleports you right here, which you're probably
teleport mean. What does teleport mean?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what the word teleport means.
I really don't. I've never watched Star Trek. What does teleport mean? I know. I don't have any kids your age. I don't know.
Okay.
It transfers you somewhere. It takes you somewhere.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Where are you gonna go? If it teleports you, does it take you? Where does it take you? To the pyramid place?
No, it takes you wherever you want it to go.
How do you know where to go?
I don't.
Can't imagine. He's so used to this world that he's just It's like a fish in water. They can't explain water. They're like, it's just what I live in.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I mean,
That's
like,
very true for him.
you know, like, I mean, I can sight read, you know, what you where you're supposed to go. Like, for example,
Alleyway.
yeah, that's just a showcase. So here, you know, pretty simple. Just go forward. And then that
right.
one's actually impossible. But actually, here, there's another game I really want to show you. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. How many hours could you do this? Like, how many hours till you go, okay, I can't do this anymore?
Like a couple. Excuse me.
A couple.
Get tired after about 2 hours, your eyes just be like, oh.
No, I just kind of get bored of the game.
And then what do? You switch to another game?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's also like role-playing games where you can role play.
What do you role play as? Like pirates or
Literally anything.
oh, examples.
Like literally the answer to all your questions is like literally anything.
Yeah. So
The possibilities are endless, and yet when you have no category for any of this, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But
Imaginative.
I've tried a little bit and seen role playing happening, and
Right.
I'm astounded at I'm astounded at the vocabulary and the storytelling that's happening, going back and forth. You know, you can imagine they get to design the character, they get to decide about their character traits, about how they look, about what their personality is, and then they get to embody that character and type.
I think you should write articles about it relating.
Actually, I have an idea. I could show you.
You're talking to me?
Child development.
Yeah, right. I mean, I the way that he writes and types and spells, I attribute completely to these games.
This is amazing.
Okay, so here, like, here's a anyway, real-time strategy games, like shooter games on here. I forgot I wasn't screen sharing.
That people have built, right? Is that
what is shooter game?
Like games like first-person shooter.
So it's like you look like you're
like, for example, shooter games like Team Fortress 2, basically. A game. Another game. Like, I cannot explain.
These are all user-made games.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
amazing.
Yeah, also, this game is free.
Yeah.
Most of them are free, right?
Yeah. Oh, here is a really good game.
Do they have profiles, Noah? Do they have profiles so you can meet the maker?
Huh? Oh, yeah, totally. See right here? Oh, wait. So basically, right under the title of the game, there's a thing that says, you know, who made it. There are also groups in this game. So, like, you know, this one is Unused Name Studios.
Unused names.
Yeah. Okay, so here. This game is one of the super freaking, like, detailed ones. So much that it is failing to load.
So when something has a lot of details, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Depending on how good your computer is.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Well, Renee and I will chat while you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and I guess that'll just load.
This is just fascinating. I think you really should write an article about the storytelling, the critical thinking, the engagement, the interactivity, and the endlessness, the imaginative faculties that just never end, and the fact that they're completely immersed in it, and they don't see like how my brain sees. Like, where are you going? It doesn't matter. Like, it goes on and on. It's like, I've never played a video game, so you can tell this is just shocking to me. I've seen people play them, but I've never watched anyone play a game.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like a bridge because I've played games like this. I played MMOs, what they call MMOs, like World of Warcraft, and I also played Second Life, which was like one of the first just completely open-ended games where you literally just kind of create things.
But wouldn't you like to know, as a research person, research scientist, what's it called, a research scientist, Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't we like to like put their brains under a scan and compare them to people who do play video games, people who don't play video games, and see, you know, what parts of their brain are thicker and more adept. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if those studies don't exist, I think they're really called for, considering that entire generations of children now are
Yes.
literally growing up on this,
Yes.
you know.
And
I imagine that their logic centers and that they're, you know, that they're like prefrontal cortex and those kind of, my very limited understanding of the brain and the brain anatomy.
well,
those areas are what are, you know, being like most prominently engaged, right? But then what about the emotional center? Because he gets really excited as he's playing, you know. He'll cheer.
Well, and that's totally creative too.
Physically, like cheering in a seat, you know.
Want to see something really cool?
And winning and losing is really healthy for a child too. This is all so amazing to me. Okay, show me, sweetie.
Excuse me. Okay, so these are realistic modeled detailed tanks, like based off real life ones. So like you can open this, there's like an engine compartment. You can also close it.
I have a question.
I have no idea.
Let me ask you a question. Noah, listen. I'm very confused. Noah, how come we left the obby area and then we opened up somebody's new game that somebody made and now your obby's in their game?
What?
So an obby is the name for the puzzle game that he built. The character isn't called an obby, right, Noah?
No.
Is that what you mean?
This is getting like harder and harder to explain.
Sorry.
You get really frustrated. So, I think the confusion is that the character isn't called an obby.
Okay, so is that his body? That's Noah's body. Everywhere he goes in this whole world. Got it. So that's you.
Yeah.
Okay. And the obby is, okay, so you're the character and the obby is the game.
Yeah, the obby was like the obstacle course that he was showing you.
Got it. Obstacle, obby. Don't be frustrated.
Oh, yeah, that might be what it is.
Here's a cool one. It's like it's an RPG. It's not on Roblox, but like it's a full on like RPG with
that means role playing game.
Okay, RPG.
Oh, you're not sharing your screen, babe.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Go slow so she can read it.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Hello, are you going? Oh, a cute little piggy or whatever that is with horns.
Yeah.
Go slow enough so she can read it, Noah. So can you tell her a little bit about this game?
It's an RPG.
And does it have a storyline?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the where it takes place? Like what world are they in?
Complicated. It's a bit too complicated.
Take a stab at it.
It's an RPG,
and
where the main goal is to actually not kill anybody.
Oh, this is a cool game, Rene. This game
sounds like it. Yeah.
It's the pacifist game. So you have options, the way you can interact with the world and move from level to level, and you're rewarded the more pacifism you enact. So at the end of the game, if you've taken the pacifist path, you get the most reward.
Yeah, actually,
Oh, I love it.
I know. And the music's super cool, and we geek out on this game.
Actually,
or am I talking about what's it called? Undertale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So excuse me.
This is the sequel.
So Undertale, like Undertale, actually, like, basically, it gets kind of scary if you kill everything, but like not that much.
How so?
But like if you like grind enemies and like clear out the entire area. Like they just don't spawn anymore. It just says but nobody came.
But why does it get scary if you don't take the pacifist path?
I don't want to spoil it.
For Rene, she's never gonna play this game.
Well,
I'm not
for
smart
anyone
enough.
who watches
I'm not smart enough to even log on. Oh, somebody just got hurt.
Understandable.
But hey, yeah, hail yeah. So I have a question, dear. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures there. Are these real people right now with us?
No, this is offline.
Okay,
This is a single-player RPG, so this isn't where they're like you're writing back and forth playing a character. You are a fixed character, but you have decision making throughout the game.
Yeah, the second chapter, the one I'm playing right now, has a couple secrets that aren't really like are kind of scary. So I just.
and so how do you get to know those secrets? By playing repetitively?
No, by searching them on YouTube.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know. Yeah.
Honestly, I just watched this on YouTube, like gameplay, before.
Noah, have you ever put anything on YouTube by yourself?
No.
Can you tell us why?
Because I don't have a YouTube channel.
Got it.
Why don't you create a YouTube channel?
Because I don't feel like it right now.
Okay. Sometimes he puts stuff on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Ask YouTube.
They're laughing. Let's keep sparing. I love it. Let's keep sparing enemies. Let's give them mercy.
Yeah. Yeah, when he told me the synopsis of this game, I was really into it too.
Yeah.
And he plays that song you play, Megalovania, that's from Undertale too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the music is well composed. I mean, it's, musicians and composers that write the music. And of course, it's a little bit of a loop because they're short video game songs.
Right.
But this one song he's learning on piano is from a video game, and it's really cool. Do you want to show her a YouTube video of Megalovania?
It's fine.
No, not interested in the music part. Well, I have some questions for you, Noah, for when you turn it off the screen sharing, so that we can talk about a couple other things before we end. But I want you to show me what else you want to show me.
Because Rene wants to talk to you and ask you questions.
I do kind of want to play it after.
You can play after, but I want you to talk to Rene first.
Yeah, now you're all inspired to play, right? Okay, I have a question for you, and you don't have to answer.
Logging out of this game. He'll get distracted if.
No,
if
I'm pausing it.
Okay, whatever. Pause it. Okay.
All right. So
Eyes on Rene, please.
I got it.
This is your chance. Thank you for sharing all of that. You blew my mind. You blew my mind with what you can do and what you understand, what you've created and what you're interacting with. My question is this, and you can take a second and think about it. Put your face up there. Okay, here's my question. What would your life be like without these games?
Boring.
Boring, yeah? What do you think would happen to your mind? What happens? Well, when a person is bored, what happens to their mind?
What do you think? We've talked about this before. Boredom breeds what?
Creativity, I guess.
Oh, well, that's a positive way to look at it. That's true. So while the games are definitely helping you be creative and giving you something to look forward to, have you ever been in trouble and maybe the punishment is you're not allowed to play your games, or has that never happened?
Yes.
It has happened? Yeah. So does it sort of help you kind of keep organized and keep your chores done because you know that you want to do these games?
Not really.
No. All right.
I'm just kind of bored all day.
Okay.
No,
all right.
what she's saying is you don't want to lose your video games, right? So you do what mommy asks so that you can play.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if it is super irrational.
That's your opinion.
Awesome.
Sometimes.
And so tell me more about piano. I didn't know you played piano.
Noah.
Do you ever practice piano?
What are you doing, bud?
He's answering in the
I,
chat.
yeah, I do piano.
Oh,
Do you like
why are you doing
piano?
in the chat, silly? Talk to her. She's a person.
I do it. I do it. I do
Okay.
the same.
So tell us about being creative on the piano. What is that like?
Press random notes. That's it.
Yeah, and so what does it feel like?
I don't know.
What did it feel like when you and Mommy and Mike played music together the other day?
That was fun.
Yeah, wasn't that super special? So Mike, my boyfriend, he played drums, I played guitar, and Noah created a melody along with it. And I put it on YouTube. I'll share it with you.
Oh, I want to see it. Wonderful.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Awesome. Tell me something, Noah. Do children that are 10 years old still watch cartoons, or is that not popular anymore?
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, usually.
Can you tell me your favorite cartoon?
Probably the new Carmen Sandiego.
Carmen Sandiego?
They made like a reboot of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made like a new one with a totally different plot.
And is it mysteries being solved?
Kinda.
Kind
Not
of.
really. Not really.
It's
Not
kind
really.
of like Secret Ops or something.
I guess. Not really.
Now tell me one more thing. Do you like to cook?
Yes, a lot.
Really? What's your favorite thing to cook?
Food.
No, specifically.
My favorite thing that I actually can cook is probably bagels because like it's my favorite thing that I can cook.
I thought you were going to say pork chops.
Oh yeah, I mean I guess, but I need help.
Yeah, he needs a little support with pork chops, but he's really, really an expert at rubbing the
dry rub.
I like the fatty parts
and mixing what he wants to be in the seasoning.
Good.
Also lemon pepper.
Yeah, lemon pepper. He's a big fan of the lemon.
What do you put lemon pepper on? Certainly not pork chops.
Yes.
Interesting. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, only a bit though. They just like only a bit, or it tastes really bad.
Okay, so cooking is another thing, and then do you ever do gardening or no?
Yes, actually.
I've seen your mom has a couple of things growing in the back. What do you have that you got to plant? Did you plant like green beans or tomatoes or I don't even know.
I mean, I mostly just water them.
Oh, so you participate in the cultivating of the garden. Do you ever pick anything?
Yeah.
Eat it?
Blackberries, right?
I mean, yeah, but not in our backyard.
Oh, blackberries are really famous up there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Except our backyard, apparently.
Well, yeah, my dad cut them back, so unfortunately our blackberries are pretty sparse, but you do it at school, right?
Oh yeah, a lot. There are like hundreds of blackberries.
Wow. Well, and so you get to go out to nature often, right? And you get to
Yeah,
cook
because of my
often.
school.
And you have a little bit of music in your life, and you have a lot of video games. And what about like reading and writing, or no?
No, not really.
You don't read?
Not that much.
Have you ever done a speech in front of anybody at school?
Yes.
How do you like that?
It's fine.
Is it scary?
No.
Have you ever heard of Be Real?
What?
Have you ever heard of Be Real?
Is that like an app?
It's this thing where you get a notification and you have to take a picture within 2 minutes.
Or
and it has to be real. It's a
like
new app.
filter.
So that you don't have time to put makeup on. You don't have time to take a picture 3 or 4 times to make it look good. It has to just be real.
Okay, but what if you don't? Like, what if you don't do it within the 2 minutes?
I know, right? It has to be something everyone agrees to. But luckily, I'm in a podcast, so my hair is done and my nails are done, so I didn't have to worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so when's your birthday now?
Mine are not.
She says, when's your birthday?
December 12th.
Oh, it's coming up. Rosie's birthday's the 11th. So you're gonna be 11 on the 12th. On 12/11/22, you'll be 11. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
exciting. And what do you want for your birthday?
Splatoon 3. It's a game.
Another game. How did I know it? I knew it was going to be another
Probably
game.
because I just spent 30 minutes talking about games.
Gee, I'm so intuitive. I'm like a psychic. And then what does your shirt say? I don't do.
I literally don't know.
It says I don't do costumes.
Oh, yeah. Halloween's coming up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I do not do costumes. That actually fits me. I don't know. I just put on shirts because shirts keep me warm.
Well, yeah.
That is my logic to shirts.
It's part of the norm. Well, you and your
Unless they're
mom
purple. I don't
still
like
match.
purple.
You're both wearing like a dark green color. Okay, what's your favorite color, Noah? What's your favorite color?
Red. Bright red.
Mm,
Specifically bright red.
got it. So,
Dark red is so weird.
it's a waste of color if it's not bright, right?
Yeah, I mean, mostly.
All right. Okay, well, I'm sorry that I got very confused and that I didn't understand a lot of it. I have understood a lot more just from our conversation. And I am now under the impression that these games are really creative and really good for you. So you changed my mind.
Mostly. Yeah, I mean, there are some that aren't.
Like what?
Well, I don't really want to list a couple million games, so.
No, just give an example.
I mean, like, there are billions of games.
But what type of game?
I don't know.
Like a first-person shooter game?
No, those teach you how to use guns, which you'll probably never use in your life.
That doesn't
but hey.
actually teach you how to use a gun.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Okay.
Of course, they could go on YouTube
Right.
for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have an
Okay.
example
All
right
right.
now.
You're out of ideas, huh?
Okay, well, jokes are good because jokes are creative too. Well, I haven't seen you in a long time. I only saw you a few times, and you were much littler. And so now he actually reminds me so much of Jordan at this age, when Jordan was 10.
Really?
Totally reminds me of Jordan. Yep, I love it, and I'm proud of you. Thank you for sharing all of that with me. It's brand new to me. I know you can't believe it, but never heard of any of this ever. So thank you. You just blew my mind.
Honestly, I'm just really surprised you don't know what teleport means.
When would I use that word? I live on the earth and I don't fly.
Marvel, clearly.
I loved your argument.
I mean, like, have you watched Marvel?
Marvel?
Endgame?
Marvel's like all the superheroes.
Oh, I watched Wonder Woman. Wonder
What the word
Woman.
movie means?
I have watched Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman.
That's Marvel. That's
Did
Marvel.
she teleport?
Yeah.
Wonder Woman?
No, not. There's some.
I don't know.
She runs really fast, and that's all I know. Well, I'm going to have to look up the word teleport, but I bet you I would lay money on it. I'll never use the word. I don't know when I'll be able to use that word unless I use it as a metaphor. But I'm glad that you challenged me. Thank you.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
having me. Noah?
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, well, this is go on.
Thanks
This
for
is
having me.
what's this? I got a poll.
Oh, sorry, that was an accident.
Okay, my dear. Okay, well, we have to put in all the notes next week,
Yeah.
and you and I can talk about just that. I really do think you should write some articles. I think it's very healthy to do it because the scientists maybe that are making all the judgments and writing the books don't have kids.
Right. And don't see it firsthand, right? And they're measuring things,
Yeah.
right? They're doing it based on measurement. And
Yeah, but I bet
doing it,
you.
I mean, I fought it a lot in the past, and I finally gave into it because not only, I mean, he's built sort of an identity around it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so immersed in the world. It'd be like if my kid was obsessed with Star Wars and knew about every Star Wars
Yes,
character.
but he's learning how
all
to
the Star
code.
Wars
Wow, it's almost like you're explaining yourself.
I wasn't that hardcore.
You
I was
are.
pretty
You
hardcore
totally
about
are.
Star Wars, but I wasn't like, I know what a YT 1300 is, which is Han Solo.
I don't.
But-
I literally don't.
Well, that
Mom,
was before
nobody
your
knows
time.
that.
Anyway,
Before your time. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Well,
Oh wait, are we ending
Yeah,
this?
we're gonna go. That was why we were wrapping
Well,
up.
we could
You
do
have
a
any last words?
meditation. Do you want to do a meditation, Noah?
Not really.
Come on, just for the podcast. We'll do a really short one.
Fine.
Okay, sit up. Sit crisscross applesauce, okay?
Don't
Yeah.
say that. I'm 10, not 5.
He's right. He's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Close your eyes and sit up. Just don't worry. And feel your body. Feel your breath. And just feel what it feels like to be you right now. It might feel warm and cozy, cool. It might feel like there's a lot of movement in you. It might feel like you're very still, or it might feel like somewhere in between. Just get curious about how it feels to be in your body right now. And sometimes it might feel a little bit uncomfortable to be in your body, and that's okay too. Just get curious about that too. Just see if you can experience it without trying to fix it or change it or decide that it's bad or even decide that it's good. It can just be. And focus on your breath. And feel the breath on the inhale and the breath on the exhale. And then you can gently open your eyes. So how was that?
Fine, I guess.
Did it feel nice? Just to kind of check into your body like that?
I mean, I was kind of just sitting still for 10 seconds.
Yeah, but did it feel nice to check in on what your body was feeling?
I mean, like, I was literally just sitting still.
Yeah. And did you ask yourself how your body was feeling?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Well, how was your body feeling?
Eh.
Was it hot or cold? Cooperate.
No thanks.
Or you don't get to do podcasts with me anymore.
I don't feel like cooperating right now.
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna force you.
My body was room temperature. Is it cold up there?
Yeah. No, I go through the gunas.
Yeah.
I go through hot. But I used to do it when he was a toddler and much more cooperative.
Actually,
are you hot or cold? Are you fast or slow? Are you wet or dry? You know.
Actually, my body is not room temperature because room temperature is like 100 degrees.
No, it's like 80. I feel like
90 at least. 90.
No way, that's hecka hot.
Yeah,
okay.
It's
anyway.
I mean,
Let's let Rene go back to her life.
I enjoyed this so much. Noah,
yeah,
we
go
over
to
to
a lot
eat
of fun.
garlic
Did I
bread.
stop recording?
Wait, don't stop yet.
Oh yeah, because we should end at the meditation.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Oh, okay, bye.